as long as I can remember, I have looked for an equal. One who could push me. One who could surprise me. One who could even beat me. Yet all I found is disappointment. Will one of you finally give me what I desire?
Yes, we will.
PlayStation
You grow slow in your old age, Sergei. A fate you will not share. I've been in your shadow for hours, but you sense nothing. Pathetic. I asked for an equal. And this is what you find.
Sir, perhaps a new hunting ground.
Light the fires. The great hunt begins.
Lizard sighted in Queens. Closing in now.
Cover the door. The beast could be anywhere.
You have no idea.
This whole lizard hunt ends now! Leave Connors alone! Craven wants a hunt? I'll give him one he'll never forget!
Cut the leg off that spider!
He's gonna wish he never came to New York!
Stand by and take orders. Satellite scanning all active feeds. Triangulating position. Target located at Harlem Fish Market. All teams converge.
Lizards across the river. I'm not gonna make it in time. Miles, the hunters tracked Connors to the Harlem Fish Market.
Lizard. I'm on it.
Sounds like Craven's checking off his...
We don't have much time. Move.
Guess we'll chat later? Genki, the lizard's loose at the fish market.
Must be sushi night.
You still got the hunter drone you hijacked?
Been really tough hiding it from my mom, but yeah, I'll boot up and see you there.
They got here fast. Can't let him find Connors, or he's done for.
Spread out. If you find the lizard, don't engage alone. Look at those fish. It's been feeding.
Never saw it coming. So, how's the hunt going?
Watch out for his new powers!
Judging by the 3 tons of dead fish, not well. All right. Where are you, Connors? Garage might lead to him. Connors tore through this place. He's out of control. Where am I now? How'd you find me?
Follow the fish. Drone's picking up Lizard's trail.
He's still eating. We can catch him off guard. Genki, get behind me. It's just his skin.
Doesn't that mean he's getting bigger?
Hungrier too. Whoa. Hey, man. New threats?
The building's swarming with hunters. Any sign of Connors?
Yeah. Genki's tracking him.
Hey, Mr. Parker. Mr. Spider-Man, I mean.
But the date isn't complete.
Okay, I think I got a lock.
Genki, wait! Be chill! That wasn't me.
Me neither.
I don't even have a stomach, so...
Let's go! Go, go, go! Take him alive! Can't lose Connors. Harry's dying, and he's the only one who can help.
We won't! You take the drones, I got the jet skis. Cool if I borrow this?
This is really, really exciting.
Keep it tight, man. Watch out for those drones.
Don't worry, they think I'm a friendly.
Not a river, but in fact a saltwater tidal flat. Spider-Man is fighting on right now! Everybody down!
Help the you about going after Connors. Now this is on you. Poison clouds. That all you got?
Almost done here. Civilians are all safe. How you looking?
This gunship won't quit.
I'm right behind you. We'll take it down together.
No time. I got you. Time to go boom, boys.
Oh, no. Spider-Man has got defenses. Spider-Man, hang on.
Over there! The one with the tendrils! Move!
Come on, let's go! He's right behind you!
I know! Whoa!
Eat faster!
Fly faster! I do not want to be lizard food! Got him! Hold on! Look out! Everyone, take cover!
What are you guys doing?
Trying to take out that gunship! Can't get close enough!
But I can. I'm one of them, remember?
Bro, that's it! Pete! Alley-oop on 3?
Hi.
1, 2, 3! Alley!
He got away from us.
It's good, Pete. I saved the tracker. Let's go, man, before he gets too far.
No. He's mine.
You sure? He's got big teeth.
So do I.
He's not normally like that, right?
No. He's never like that.
Hello, everyone. I know I had like 5 people watching and then they all left, but there's one person watching, and I appreciate that one person for watching. God. Oh, man. So, let me just real quick put out another post saying that I'm on. Sorry, I just flashed you guys. Whoever's watching, I just flashed it. My bad. I just gotta put one more out there. Okay. Now that all of that is out of the way. Oh boy, I did not think that we were going to get anything new for Spider-Man 2 yesterday. Like, I was on stream Wednesday saying that by what I was hearing, we were not going to get anything new for Marvel Spider-Man 2 or anything like that. I'm a fucking idiot, aren't I? Oh my god, I did not think that we would get anything yesterday for Marvel Spider-Man 2, like at all. Because again, based on what I was hearing, there was nothing. There was not going to be a state of play, nothing. But then of course, PlayStation had to come in and just surprise us for some reason and show off a lot of shit. They showed a lot of shit. And to say that I am beyond excited is a big understatement. And yeah, I'm putting my hood on because my hair is a fucking mess, so sue me. So they showed us an extended look at everything for when it comes to how the game's gonna look. And also, by what I saw, they did a digital deluxe trailer as well to show all the digital deluxe suits that are going to be in the game. And I mean, I'm personally not getting the digital deluxe version, and the trailer didn't really convince me. There are like maybe four or five suits in there that I would actually really want, but we're gonna go over all of that today. So, without further ado, let us watch the expanded Marvel's New York trailer that PlayStation released. And also, there was a few things that were spoiled for me for all of this, which I'm pissed off about that it was spoiled for me, but it's fine because I mean, I didn't really watch the videos or anything like that. And then we're gonna watch also the video that Evan Falarka put out. Evan Falarka is a Spider-Man channel, and they were able to play the game a few days ago, and I have not heard anything from his thing yet, but I am really, really excited to see what he thought. So first, let's watch the expanded Marvel's New York trailer. This is already looking fucking awesome. This is already looking so fucking cool.
This is Brian Intihar, Senior Creative Director at Insomniac Games. Thank you for all of your amazing feedback to our demo at the showcase earlier this year. Marvel Spider-Man 2 is filled with an amazing story and story missions. But today I'm here to provide you with a first look at how the open world experience is evolving and how the game is built to take full advantage of the PlayStation 5.
It already looks so fucking good.
The first thing you'll notice is that our city has nearly doubled in size with the addition of two iconic New York boroughs, Queens and Brooklyn. And we've introduced the web wings, an entirely new mechanic that, when combined with web swinging, allows you to traverse the city in a whole new way
they have
and
new
at faster
animations
speeds
for
than
Peter.
ever before.
That's awesome.
Whether it's the neighborhood backdrop of Queens or the fireworks that light up the sky over Coney Island, exploring these areas will feel much different than the towering skyscrapers of Manhattan, while also delivering memorable locales like Peter Parker's old stomping grounds in Midtown High and Miles Morales' current place of learning, Brooklyn Visions Academy.
Hey Miles, what's up?
Speaking of our heroes, Marvel Spider-Man 2 will introduce the ability to switch between the two wall crawlers in the open world.
Oh, shit.
And thanks to the power of the PlayStation 5,
fast.
you can make
Holy
that
shit.
switch almost instantly. Delivering a bigger city and playing as not one but two spider heroes were big goals for Marvel Spider-Man 2. But this time around, it was equally important to provide a greater sense of exploration and discovery. As you progress through the main story, a number of new activities and storylines will become available. The majority of those will now be represented by visual cues in the world that grab your attention, such as a flock of Kraven's Talon drones circling a building, a mysterious symbol projected into the sky, or even an unfamiliar spider-bot ping emitting from one of the rooftops. Many activities, like the Hunter's cloaked blinds that overlook the Big Apple, lead to even greater challenges, yet yield worthy rewards and new information about Marvel's greatest hunter, Kraven. Others will lead to a climactic showdown with Marvel villains not yet seen in this Spider-Man universe. The Spider Heroes have new AR tech in the lenses of their masks, providing a quick glimpse of activities already discovered, or helping locate new ones yet to be revealed. You can always refer to the upgraded Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man app to quickly track nearby areas of interest. The app will also include incoming requests from those who call Marvel's New York home. Some will ask for either Spider Hero to help, while others, like the students of Brooklyn Visions calling upon Miles, will require you to put on the mask of a specific hero.
I cannot wait.
All these activities, including crime to stop from the game's various enemy factions, also now feed into the new District Progress system, which even provides more rewards and unlocks our brand new fast travel system. As you can see here, the PlayStation 5 and its SSD means you can move across the city with very little downtime.
That's awesome.
Finally, the more city you explore and the more activities you complete, the more ways you'll be able to customize your Spider Hero. This includes mastering additional combat abilities and traversal skills, acquiring and improving gadgets, upgrading through the new suit tech system, and of course, unlocking additional spider suits. And we're talking lots and lots of suits.
Oh, shit.
Marvel Spider-Man 2 will feature over 65 suits from the
Hold on. Was that... It's the Raimi black suit. It's the fucking Raimi black suit. Oh my god.
2 will feature over 65 suits from the comics, movies, and multiple original designs. And thanks to the all-new suit style system, you'll now have more than 200 different ways to outfit your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't catch that. Hold on. Sorry, I was checking something.
Original design.
That's not it.
Right here. Upgrading through the new suit tech system, and of course, unlocking additional spider suits. And we're talking lots and lots of suits. Marvel Spider-Man 2 will feature over 65 suits from the comics, movies, and multiple original designs. And thanks to the all-new suit style system, you'll now have more than 200 different ways to outfit your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. On behalf of Insomniac Games, we couldn't be more excited about what this expanded city has to offer, and all the new ways you'll experience Marvel's New York. We look forward to seeing you swinging around in Marvel Spider-Man 2 when it launches October 20th, only on PlayStation 5.
Oh, man. Okay, so there are a few things I want to go over that were in this state of play. There's a few things I do want to go over. First of all, let's go back to the map. Yeah, right here, the map. So this map is almost twice the size, and by the looks of it, there's still more that could probably be looked at over here, based on what we could just see from this alone. And as we could see, we can't really get to any of the islands for the Statue of Liberty or anything, like on our own, which sucks, but you know what can you do. But I thought it was really cool. If you look down here, it looks like almost like a sandy patch. I feel like that could be a place where we fight Sandman, which would be really cool. But other than that, like, the map is really nice. It doesn't, I can't see if they included Washington Heights in this one. Yeah, no, they do not have Washington. They do not have Washington Heights, sadly, but that's fine. Because, again, the map is huge already. We don't need to have to worry about getting another part of the whole map. But this is going to be real fun. And it looks like that's Brooklyn and that's Queens. So that's nice. And, again, all the shots look nice. I love this whole... I'm going to mute this so we can, like, see it. I love the swinging animation for Peter. They definitely upgraded that. A decent amount. There was a few points where I was like, holy crap. and the transition speed. This is like straight up out of GTA 5 with being able to just pull up the phone and just say, hey, you know what, let's switch. And I love the crunches that Peter was doing on the side of Avengers Tower. The sandy part is Coney Island. That's why I'm saying I feel like that could be where they could be doing a like a Sandman fight. That'd be really cool. But it just all around this looks fucking awesome. And again, this whole little like Mysterio thing right here, that was cool to see. I did hear like that when it came to this guy, like apparently this is looking like it could be Mysterio. I didn't know there was that though, because I thought this wasn't Mysterio, but then I saw that and like, oh shit, looks like it is. But when it comes to this, I saw people bitching about if it were Mysterio. And I was like, even if it is, like, that's definitely not going to be his final look. Like, come on. Like, how stupid do you have to be to think that this is the final look for Mysterio when we had all the amazing looks we had for all the villains last year? Or not last year, but in the last 2 games. Like, come on. And again, when it comes to... I love also the... like the team knockdown, yeah, right here, like the team takedowns or the dual takedowns. Those are really nice. And I like how too there are going to be missions that are dedicated to like one specific hero. So there's going to be one dedicated to Peter, there are going to be ones dedicated to Peter and Miles separately, and then there's one dedicated to both of them. Now I want to guess what some of these are. I mean, that one's obviously going to be Mysterio. These are for the Prowler. No kidding. That's us. There's going to be photo missions again, which honestly I don't mind. I know some people didn't like them, but I personally didn't care. There's the active crime thing right there. And then there are these like spider bot missions. And I got to like wonder what that's going to be about. With those like spider bot missions, because there were a few points. There's a point in the trailer where you see, yeah, it's right here. So there's the Mysterio one, and then these, by what I heard, are the spider bot missions. Now, it looks like the Spider-Verse like look with like the glitchiness, and when the people went to go play the game early, they had a bunch of these spider bots, but they had different looks on them. There were some that had Shocker, there were some that had Spider-Man 2099, some that had apparently Spider-Man Noir and Penny Parker. Like there could be a bunch of different, like it could be like a little tie-in into Spider-Verse, which would be really cool. But then of course, let's look at everything when it comes to the alternative costumes, because we all knew those were going to be in the game. That's all the traversal stuff. And then I am so excited to have this suit for like the first suit for I'm so excited to have this suit. Oh, and I just got another message. Hey there, how's everything going? Everything's been going great. Zieglin? I think that's what it is. Thank you for the follow, and also, yeah, everything's going good. We're just talking Marvel Spider-Man 2 right now because there was a state of play yesterday and a bunch of stuff came out today. I pre-ordered the game, so I'm so excited to wear this for Miles because that looks just the Shadow Spider suit. It looks so fucking good. And then there's this, the anniversary suit. But I was looking around and came across your stream, and maybe I can help you out with your Twitch custom graphics even more. That'd be cool. Yeah. Reach out to me on my socials. They're right up here. If you want to reach out to me, like that'd be fine. Like, let me just come on. They're right there. Discord. It's just my name. It's not Alex Nerd Space, but it's just my name. So same as my main channel, right up here. But again, when it comes back to the suits, Like, I also am so excited to see the black suit. By the looks of it, though, it looks like it's probably just gonna be one of the custom options, so it's probably not gonna be like a black suit option. So, I mean, on one hand, it sucks, but on another hand, we get the black suit, the Raimi black suit in the game, which is fun as hell to know. Then there's the Arachnite, with a brief glimpse of the Arachnite. Let me see if I can get a good look at it. Damn it, come on. I don't want to slow down the fucking... You know what, fuck it. Fuck it, I want to slow it down. So that way we can, like, properly see everything. Yeah, there it is. The Arachnite suit. That looks so clean. And I am so excited to wear that as well for Peter. And then there is the Miles suit. And then I noticed this too. By the looks of it, that was the Puerto Rican suit. Yeah, that was the Puerto Rican suit. That was really quick, but it's the Puerto Rican suit. And that looked so good. And then there's all of these, which looks like it confirms that they are bringing in a good amount of the suits that were in the first game. Because this was in the Miles game. The original suit that was in the Miles game, that's right there. The track suit is right there. The Miles 2099 suit is right there. But on top of that, there is this suit, which I'm not sure, family business suit. I think that one is based off of the black and gold Iron Spider suit that Aaron Davis had. I'm not entirely sure. But this suit right here for Peter, this is one of the alternative looks for, I think it was one of the alternative looks for Ben Reilly in one of the comics. And people hated it so much that they switched it back immediately. Basically, they did what everyone did with Sonic and bullied the artists to change it all back. And I actually don't mind the look in this one. But then also, when it comes to Miles, this suit right here is based off of, I brought it up before, the Spider-Man Life Story. This comic was so good. It is so good. And in the comic, they had a whole in the comic towards the end, because it covers all of Peter's stories, spoiler alert. It covers all of the Peter's stories from the time, by the time of like the 1960s when Peter came in to like all the way to the present. And it actually has him grow older throughout the decades. And this was kind of like the look for Miles. And I like that they had like the lenses filled in now instead of you know, just completely translucent so you could see Miles' eyes. I would have liked that if they did that. But I like they filled all that in. And that just looks so good. And then when it comes to Peter's, which I think his comes up in a second, these are all the variations for Miles' one for family business, which I don't mind. And then the Purple Rain suit from Miles Morales, from Spider-Man Miles Morales, that's back with all the alternatives. And then the Superior Spider-Man suit. It's officially in the game, which I think it also means officially that we will not be seeing the Superior Spider-Man story in these movies. I mean, not in these movies. In this game. Or in this game series. Which I'm happy about. I do not want them to bring that story anywhere near these characters. I like the Superior Spider-Man story, and I like the Superior Spider-Man suit, but I do not want it anywhere near this series at all. I will fight it. I do not want that. But so far, I like that they're not doing that by the looks of it. I could eat my words later on, though, but also I'm just saying I like the Raimi influence with this suit right here. Like with the color-wise. because it's the classic suit, and it looks like they changed the color to be darker for the blue and darker for the red, and it pops out like almost like the Spider-Man 2 suit. And I love the look of that. And then there is, if anyone knows, this is Webman, which is basically like Bizarro Spider-Man with the colors inverted. And honestly, like, I might wear it as like a joke for a while, but then I'm going to take it off. But all around, the suits look good. And then this looks like one of the variant colors for the Arachnite suit. Yeah, it's one of the variant colors for the Arachnite suit. Trying to get a good, I couldn't get a good look at it, but I guess. And then look, that's a symbiote version of the Spider-Man 2099 suit. That looks fucking cool. And then there's more takedown stuff with Peter and Miles. Then they showed a bunch of stuff when it came to like at night, which, if right here, I love how the nighttime looks in this game now. This looks so good. This looks like it'll be so like cinematic when you have the black suit and everything. I'm so excited for this. And then of course, like I said earlier, they also did a deluxe trailer for the they did a digital deluxe version trailer for the game as well, which is probably, I'm guessing by the looks of the thumbnail, is going to show off all of the deluxe suits. So let's take a look and see if it changes my mind at all, if the suits look better than I thought they would. Yep. Okay. Ooh, that was the apocalyptic. Okay. That's tactical suit. That's okay, Miles. Oh, that was nice. Okay. Okay. Let's try and get to that look where it shows all of Peter's. Okay, so these were all the deluxe versions for Peter. Not gonna lie. For Peter, I think he got screwed compared to Miles. Miles deluxe suits look so much better. Like, I like the Arcane suit. I like the way this looks, and with the apocalyptic, I was initially on edge a little bit, but looking at it now, it looks awesome. I love the way it looks right here. And then in order, like, again, I think this order pretty much covers the order of how I feel about each one pretty distinctly. This one's definitely my least favorite. Like, I like the eyes, but I do not like the whole like bulky like look at all. This is supposed to be apparently the 25th century suit. That's it right here. And it does not look good. I'm just gonna be blunt. I do not like the 25th century suit. The Arandia one. That one looks really cool. Same with the apocalyptic. Tactical looks alright, and then Stone Monkey suit and 25th century suit, it's a coin toss between which one I think is worse. Honestly. And again, when it comes to Miles, he got the long end of the rope when it came to his suits, because they look just so much better. Like, I love the purple. Like, the purple one I was initially on, but now that I'm seeing it like in the full look, it looks really good. I forgot I needed to mute this. And then that one right there, if I can just get this one, the Tokusatsu suit. That one looks awesome. And then the encoded suit looks almost like Yellow Jacket. That one I'm not a fan of. And then the red Spectre suit, and then the biomechanical one. That one looks awesome from the front anyways. The back, again, a little bit more could be desired, but again, I love the look of the red Spectre one. Let me just real quickly do this so we can actually take a good look at some of these suits. There's the Enigmata suit, or I think it was, and then the red Spectre suit. I love the red Spectre suit. I like the hair poking out. I like the hood. I love all of it. It looks so good. And then again, the biomechanical suit. I like it because the face, like it's hard to tell right there, but it's like the face of a spider, and it looks awesome. And again, a better look at this suit. It literally just reminds me of Power Rangers, and that's the main reason why I love it. That's the main reason why I love this suit. It looks like Power Rangers, and it's awesome. And again, biomechanical, that one just, like, it would look creepy, and I love the way, I love that. I love it for that reason alone. This one looks like it's straight out of Wakanda. And then, again, there's a better look at the red Spectre suit. Again, love the look of this. Looks like something you wear to the gym, just without the mask. Take your Sansu suit. Like, this all looks really nice. Like, oh man. Again, that's a really good look at the red Spectre suit. That one, it looks so good. Like, I would wear that to the gym. It looks so nice. And then it shows that little shot of them swinging. I want to see if I can get a good look at that biomechanical suit from the front and movement. Yeah, like it looks creepy, but like a good kind of creepy. And then there's again the apocalyptic. Again, it's just Miles has like pretty much all of them have something good about them. Peter has like 2 that are good about them. And I feel bad for everything when it comes to Peter because his shit looks awesome. But you know, I mean, there's only so much you can do when it comes to that stuff, but yeah. So I'm just trying to do a few things as well while I'm streaming, because I realized also I need to do a few things that I forgot to do, because I forgot I needed to put Marvel Spider-Man playlists, Spider-Man streams and stream VODs done. I just need to do a few things. Add tag. Let me move this away. You guys don't need to see this part. Ay. But in the meantime, while I'm doing that, let's also look at Evan Falarca's video. So Evan Falarca is a Spider-Man channel, and he actually got to play the game early. Lucky bastard. And by what I heard, his whole thing was really good, and it shows more behind the scene, or it shows more gameplay, which I'm really excited for. So while I'm doing everything on my side, let's watch this together. Oh shit, I gotta unmute that and then speed it back up. Alright, let's try that again.
Welcome back, true believers and all you spectacular Spidey fans, to another extremely exciting episode of Marvel's Spider-Man 2 101. And this, without a doubt, is the 101 video that you've all been waiting for. And I want to say right off the bat an unbelievably ginormous sized thank you to PlayStation for personally flying me out to Los Angeles, California, and being one of the first people in the entire world to get my hands on Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Where during this preview event, I was able to play through a good portion of Marvel's Spider-Man 2 for over 2 hours straight. And during this hands-on preview, I was actually able to play through the entire PlayStation Showcase demo that we saw all the way back in May, as well as experience a wide variety of some of the game's story missions and open world content. Not to mention that the game's playable build at the preview event was still a work in progress. And all of this brand new gameplay that you will see throughout this entire video of Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is B-roll footage that was captured by PlayStation. So even though I will be describing certain things from my experience playing the game that may not appear during this B-roll footage, just keep in mind that all of this gameplay was captured by PlayStation themselves. So once again, thank you so much to the wonderful people over at PlayStation and Insomniac Games for providing me with this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And especially a sensational sized thank you to each and every one of you for making this one Spider-Man fan's dream become a reality. So if you're someone like me who's beyond hype for Marvel's Spider-Man 2 and is pretty much counting down the days until October 20th arrives, then definitely be sure to flip that like button and subscribe to the channel for any major Marvel Spider-Man 2 content in the future. Now before I go on to fully break down my personal biggest takeaways when playing Marvel Spider-Man 2, I do want to begin with highlighting some of the biggest cons that I actually experienced with my time playing the game. Where, for starters, when specifically playing as Miles Morales in Marvel Spider-Man 2, I did notice that every single one of his manually controllable air tricks, which can be done by pressing and holding the square button and moving the left analog stick in any direction you choose, are literally one-to-one the exact same as to what we have already previously seen within Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. Where even though I can't show you Miles' air tricks within this B-roll footage, I'm not kidding when I say that all of Miles' controllable air tricks are the exact same as to what we previously saw in his own standalone game. Where, if I am being honest, that is easily the biggest disappointment that I experienced when playing the game. And alongside of that, another big feature that I know a lot of people are wondering if it was going to be included within Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is the addition of more physics-based web-swinging techniques like that of loop-de-loops and also running on the ground while holding onto a web line. And unfortunately, neither of those features are incorporated into Marvel's Spider-Man 2. So if you are familiar with the web-swinging system in Insomniac's previous Spider-Man games, you already know what you can generally expect when it comes to Marvel's Spider-Man 2. But despite seeing reused air trick animations and knowing that the traversal system is essentially an enhancement of what we've already seen done previously, my general impression after playing Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is that this is not only shaping up to be the greatest Spider-Man game that has ever been developed, but I also 110% fully believe that this is going to be the absolute pinnacle and the gold standard of superhero video games going forward, where the incredibly talented teams over at Insomniac and Marvel are truly starting to show us exactly what it means to be greater together. As we know full well at this point is that Marvel's Spider-Man 2 isn't merely called that simply because it's the sequel to Spider-Man PS4 and the follow-up to Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, but mainly knowing that this game is fully revolving around two playable Spider-Men, Peter Parker and Miles Morales, each of which have their own individual stories, combat mechanics, suits, and much more. But ever since playing through the entirety of Spider-Man PS4 and Miles Morales, it's clear as day to see how much heart and soul that Insomniac and Marvel have poured within the narrative of this game. Where for me personally, the biggest star in this case is none other than Peter Parker himself of Yuri Lowenthal. Every single time I experienced a scene with Peter wearing the black suit, I was completely and utterly enthralled by Yuri Lowenthal's performance, who effortlessly manages to walk a fine line between delivering the overconfident and cocky humor that we know classic Spider-Man to quip out, as well as embodying the completely dark and aggressive nature that the symbiote entails, which is easily the biggest element of Marvel's Spider-Man 2 that I'm looking forward to diving into further.
I'm just here to save my friend.
Oh, shit. Oh, God, that's fucking freaky. That's freaky as hell. Just the way he moves.
We'll finish this later.
But even with all that
shit.
said, with Yuri Lowenthal's performance as Peter, the same thing can also be said about the entire game's cast. Almost every single character that you know and love from Spider-Man PS4 and Miles Morales returns here for Marvel's Spider-Man 2, with the addition of expanding the game's core cast. Specifically in the case of Peter Parker and Harry Osborn, where Insomniac have once again managed to put their own unique and fresh twist on the entire Spider-Man lore. And as expected, the same star-studded treatment can be said about Miles Morales, who is without a doubt played brilliantly by Najee Jeter, who manages to continue delivering an incredibly endearing and immensely heartfelt performance throughout all of his scenes, which not only makes it easy for me as a Spider-Man fan to become completely invested in both Peter and Miles' stories respectively, but to also see exactly how their relationships will fully develop as the narrative goes on.
It's just a lot right now. So much to take care of in the city. Super stressed about my college essay. Pete's busy doing other stuff. And Lee.
Oh, man.
Lee's still out there. Doesn't that bother you?
But of course, when it comes to playing a video game, experiencing the story is only one piece of the pie. Which now brings me to Marvel's Spider-Man 2's completely updated and upgraded traversal system. And to put all of my thoughts into one sentence alone, is that I for the life of me can't even imagine going back to playing Spider-Man PS4 and Miles Morales after playing Marvel's Spider-Man 2. The web swinging in and of itself has become so much faster. Approximately 1.5 to 2 times the speed in comparison to Insomniac's previous Spider-Man games, where not only have Marvel's Spider-Man 2's base web-swinging animations have become immensely more polished and refined, but Insomniac have without a doubt outdone themselves when it comes to Peter Parker's air trick system, where if you thought that Miles' tricks were good, Peter's brand new tricks, which sadly aren't incorporated within this B-roll footage, are pretty much going to make your jaw drop to the floor and have your mind blown in utter amazement. Where for instance, there's one air trick in particular that Peter does where he pulls out a Rubik's Cube and solves it while falling to the streets below, which is only one small example of all the craziness that Peter is now able to pull off within this game. And of course, how could we forget the biggest game changer within this game's traversal system with none other than the brand new web wings, where after witnessing firsthand exactly what the web wings are capable of within Marvel's Spider-Man 2, I think it's safe for me to say that they're going to end up being a lot of people's most favorite part about this game's traversal system. Being able to swiftly and seamlessly glide throughout the city, as well as flying directly over the various islands' water banks, is easily going to give this game's traversal system a totally different vibe in comparison to Insomniac's previous games. Especially when compared to another iconic superhero game which features a gliding mechanic with that of the Batman Arkham franchise, the speed at which Marvel's Web-Slinger is able to completely glide throughout the entirety of the city in Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is pretty much a total 180 when compared to Gotham's Caped Crusader. And being able to mix and match various traversal options like web swinging, web winging, web zipping, parkouring, and wall running all into one totally polished and seamless traversal system is nothing short of a dream come true for die-hard Spider-Man game enthusiasts. But at the same time is very welcoming for newcomers to try and understand the mechanics of the game while also having a rather high skill ceiling which takes time to fully master. But the biggest asset that Insomniac uses, which allows the player to fully appreciate all these brand new traversal mechanics, is the completely updated and expanded Marvel's New York map, which now features 2 new islands with Brooklyn and Queens, as well as various other locations like Coney Island, the Emily May Foundation, and more. Where even though you are able to fast travel to different parts of the map, it is undoubtedly way more fun to try and use all your brand new traversal moves and put them to the test, which is only aided even further by the absolutely drop-dead gorgeous environments that Insomniac have crafted for Marvel's New York and its population. In a similar vein to how the District of Harlem did feel a lot more lively and culturally detailed within Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales in comparison to Spider-Man PS4, the same thing can now be said throughout the entire map and all of its districts within Marvel's Spider-Man 2, where every single district and island within Marvel's New York feels authentic to the New York of reality, and is easily the most beautiful and vividly detailed that New York has ever looked within an open open-world Spider-Man game. However, while the city might be incredibly pretty to look at and fun to swing through, you might be wondering as to what exactly we will be able to do within the open world. Well, don't worry, because Insomniac Games has you covered. Not only do we see the return of some staple activities that we have already seen in the previous Insomniac Spider-Man games,
I just want to say, to go from getting nothing, like not even 4 months ago, to getting so much shit the past month is like the past even like 2-3 months is fucking nuts. It started back in May with the gameplay showcase, and then at San Diego Comic-Con they showed the story trailer, and then the beautiful PS5, which I have. But then also all of this week, they flat out said that it would be impossible to avoid this game. And they were right. They were 100% right. There is no way anyone was going to be able to avoid this game at all until the release date. That's awesome. They're kicking up the promotional stuff for it, and I don't think there's a single person that isn't excited for this game, except for losers on Twitter, which we'll unfortunately have to get into. But it's just
out of enemy bases as well as the spider drone missions, but we also have brand new activities to partake in, like finding fresh collectibles, as well as taking some very fun and entertaining photo ops for Robbie Robertson at the Daily Bugle throughout the city, and even straight up flying through the skies to chase after some of Kraven's drones, which is really going to put your web-wing abilities to the test in the most fun way possible. And like we recently saw in the overview trailer, there is undoubtedly going to be a lot more activities to partake in by the time the game launches. But even with such a beautiful playground to explore, there is still danger lurking around every corner. And when you end up taking control of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, you're pretty much going to be expected to deliver some high-flying web-slinging action. Which now brings me to one of Marvel Spider-Man 2's biggest pillars, with that of the combat system, which still feels similar to the previous Insomniac Spider-Man games' combat systems, but this time around has been given a whole new twist, particularly pertaining to the brand new symbiote abilities within Peter's black suit, as well as Miles' brand new Venom powers, each of which can be fully upgraded within their own individual skill trees, but also can be freely customized whenever the player feels like it. For example, even though you will be wearing the black suit as Peter Parker during specific parts of the game's story, you can freely decide to choose which ability you want Peter to have. So even if you are wearing the black suit, but decide that you want to use the Iron Spider arms as one of your special abilities, you can easily decide to switch that within the game's menu. And vice versa, if you are wearing the Advanced Suit 2.0, you can decide to use the symbiote abilities even while using Peter's default red suit, which is going to make the combat system within Marvel Spider-Man 2 a completely different beast in comparison to the previous games. And speaking of the beast, Peter isn't messing around when he's wearing the black suit, where if you build up enough consecutive attacks amongst enemies that you're fighting, you will be able to activate the symbiote surge meter, where, to put it simply for all you Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions fans out there, is that Insomniac outdid themselves yet again by giving Peter a good old-fashioned rage mode, which not only changes the entire design of Peter's black suit, but it essentially makes every single attack that Peter delivers to his enemies instant knockouts, which not only look insanely badass, but they also display the aggressive nature of the symbiote on Peter's personality, as well as showing how the design of the symbiote will evolve over time. But alongside of the symbiote Surge's rage mode, we also have brand new abilities for both Peter and Miles in the form of tag team takedowns and the parrying system, where rather than simply dodging enemy attacks, if you do decide to parry an attack, you will be able to instantly counterattack them with a far more damaging blow, which not only comes in handy when you're fighting bigger brute size enemies, but also when you're dealing with mega huge boss battles, where not only was I able to experience the PlayStation Showcase demo and play through that entire sequence, but I also thoroughly engaged in a one-on-one boss battle and chase sequence between Black Suit Spider-Man and the Lizard. And when I straight up tell you that I had the biggest goddamn smile on my face when experiencing these moments, I am 110% not joking. As you can see from this B-roll footage, is that all bosses will now come with a health bar, as well as having various layers attached to their health bars that you will have to whittle away at during these boss battles, which is once again another perfect example of seeing how how much Insomniac listens to their fan base. You're really gonna have to start using a wide array of abilities and gadgets to try and take these bosses down. And in the case of the Lizard, being able to use the symbiote abilities as well as your webbing is really going to be critical to try and take him out as fast as possible. Not to mention that accurately dodging and parrying his attacks is going to be essential towards victory. And additionally, the previous Insomniac Spidey games are already chock full of incredible set pieces. But for the case of Marvel's Spider-Man 2, that has undoubtedly been amped up to the nth degree, and is without a doubt some of the most cinematically captivating moments that I have ever experienced in any form of Spidey media to date. Which only gets me thinking exactly what Insomniac is going to pull off by the time we have to go head to head with Venom. And if it comes to being anything close to what we see here with this Lizard chase, I have no doubt in my mind that it's going to shape up to be one of the most iconic encounters we've ever seen between Spider-Man and Venom. And I, for one, cannot wait. In the end, everybody, playing Marvel's Spider-Man 2 was a dream come true. And I am being as open and honest as possible that within my entire 25 years of living as a diehard Spider-Man fan, being able to play through only a few sequences of Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is easily one of the greatest pieces of Spidey entertainment that I've ever had the privilege of experiencing. I genuinely can't thank Insomniac, Marvel, and PlayStation enough for pouring their heart and souls within this character of Spider-Man ever since the release of Spider-Man PS4. And seeing how much justice they've done to this character with Peter Parker and Miles Morales throughout each of their individual games, and now continuing that legacy onward within Marvel's Spider-Man 2, straight up brings tears to my eyes as a diehard gamer, but also as an immensely passionate Spider-Man fan. And I'm also not kidding when I say that Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is easily shaping up to be a Game of the Year contender. But we're just gonna have to wait and see as to what the final verdict will be by the time the game fully releases worldwide on October 20th. And with all that said, everybody, those are my overall thoughts and impressions of the Marvel's Spider-Man 2 gameplay that I was able to get my hands on. What do you think of everything that you've seen and heard of so far for Marvel's Spider-Man 2? And by the time the game releases, what are you looking forward to diving into the most? Is it the story, the combat, the traversal, or potentially anything else? Let me know what you think, and be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you did enjoy, and for a whole lot more Marvel Spider-Man 2 content coming your way soon. And thank you once again to the wonderful folks over at PlayStation and Insomniac for inviting me out to Los Angeles to experience this masterpiece of a game firsthand. But with all that said, everybody, thank you all so much for watching. Stay spectacular, Spidey fans, and until next time, peace out.
Okay. I am beyond excited now. Like, oh my god. This... Sorry, that's the wrong one. This is looking to be the best game of 2023. Like, hands down. This is looking to be the best game of 2023. Like, oh god. People think it's gonna be between the new Breath of the Wild, the new Zelda game that came out, and this. It's not even fucking close. It's not even close by the looks of it, just graphically on its own. It's not even close. This game better win Game of the Year this year, because if it doesn't, I will lose my shit. But unfortunately, there are people that decide to say, hey, you know what? This looks like shit. All of it does. They didn't even change anything, even though it was literally shown in the trailer how much or in the gameplay and everything, how much it has changed. Sorry, that I have no idea what the hell that was. Can you guys still hear me? Let me just... I gotta check something real quick. Oh boy. Oh boy. Check. All right. I think I'm good. But again, There are some people that are not liking what they're seeing, which I don't get why, because everything so far for the game looks good, and I bookmarked a few things. Spider-Man looks too scary how he moves here, not gonna lie. I saw this earlier when everything started to drop, and I was like, that looks freaky. That looks so fucking freaky. And then again, there's how it looks with Rio and Miles. They both look great. And then there was this. I just saw it was Spider-Man 2, and I decided to fucking save it. And it looks like it was the scene where Craven rings the bell. And people were making jokes in the comments. Or something like they actually fucking shot Yuri. And all that shit. It's like the aliens from A Quiet Place. When it came to the sound, like they just reacted that way, like almost like a panic attack. And then when it comes to the rage mode, the suit changes. And I have pointed it out before that I think the suit will change in the game. That is almost exactly what the suit looks like in the story trailer where Peter was basically trying to hunt down MJ. That is damn near identical for the spider symbol. It looks so fucking good. And again, with the eyes, it looks just a little too close to another certain character that looks just like this. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying. And again, symbiote rage mode. It all looks so good. But again, I love the way this all looks. And it actually looks close to because I was playing Marvel Spider-Man 2 earlier. I might as well show you guys what I was seeing. So if I go to the suits real quick, I downloaded this mod days ago, and it was for like a custom black suit that I found. Yeah, this one. Look at the back on this. And then look at the back on this. That is damn near identical. That is not identical. But that looks really, really like it just looks so good. I'm loving everything we're getting for this game. And again, there's that. There's the whole thing with the Miles Morales life story suit. I was so happy when I saw this. That's not its original design of logo in the middle of the chest. People don't know how to look at things, apparently. I don't think they're going to put in Peter's. I want them to put in Peter's, but I don't think they will. Like it just all around looks like it's gonna be good. And again, everyone's hyping it up like damn. And talking about how great of a story Life Story is, and it is. So if you haven't, go watch it, or no, go read it. It's really fucking good. Just all around, there's so much shit that is like again just. I want to get this as like just like something for my wallpaper, but again, the copyright's in the center, or not in the center, the far right corner. So, God, I think I might do a separate stream later for Kombat, because I wanted to do a little stream like this early, just to show all this, because I said I would do when talking about this today. But I will talk a little bit about Mortal Kombat real quick. So I had the chance to play it a little bit when I got the game because I wanted to try it at least. And there's a lot of new shit. Now, I know it was in the story, or not in the story, it was in the trailer for the game, that now you can play as 2 characters, basically. You can have basically, it's always like a permanent tag team. And based on what I saw, it is a mix in between having like your main person, and then you have one cameo character. That cameo character is the character that is supporting you for the tag team. That's what I've been noticing, and it's all right. I've barely touched it though. I've barely touched that shit though. But people are posting memes from all the shit that came out today. Basically, someone said scrolls confirmed, and there's this group right here, these 2 people, and then if you scroll over, there's the same people are right there. But it was I'm pretty sure it was just like a little like mistake that was made. They'll probably patch that because again, they said they're still working on the game, and I'm excited. But yeah, but anyway, back to the Mortal Kombat stuff. So that was the basic that's like the basics right now. And the fighting, though, I've noticed it's a little slower. I don't know how there's any way to pick that up. It's probably because I just haven't gotten used to it yet because I haven't played Mortal Kombat in so long. But I play Injustice, and that shit's quick. Injustice fighting is fucking fluid and fast. But I did get the Ultimate Pre-Order Edition, which comes with the Steelbook. The Steelbook looks so nice. It looks so good. And again, now on streams, I'm going to try and play that from the time being for all the story missions. And it might be a good story. But I think I'm going to hop off now. I just wanted to get on real quick to show that. But to the one person that stayed, thank you. I'm gonna hop on again in another couple hours to play everything for Mortal Kombat, and we'll rehash everything we talked about earlier or today, just now. But yeah. On that note, I will be seeing everyone in a couple hours at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, y'all have a good one. See you in a bit.